Ooh, look at all the colors. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final Halloween drawing video. We're coming up on Halloween and October is almost at its end. And to celebrate Halloween, I thought I'd draw the classic Frankenstein's monster. And I actually decided to kind of do my own spin on this character. There's been a lot of iterations and interpretations of the character of Frankenstein's monster and Dracula and things like that. So I thought I'd give it my own style. And I think it's a really great way to just be creative and have fun with your drawings. So, without further ado, let's draw Frankenstein. So Frankenstein is a very boxy kind of shaped character. So I think we're going to use a lot of squares and rectangles to make him. And we're going to start out by doing his torso. I actually want to draw his full body. So we're going to start out wider at the top and kind of narrow toward the bottom, like that. Just slightly starting out. And then we're going to, let's just draw some lines at the side for his arms. We'll go back in and work this all out later. Let's draw a little half circle here, the bottom of the torso, and then we'll draw in his legs. Just kind of end them off there. Then we'll figure out, his shoes and his arms in a little bit, but we want to focus in on his head. So his head, let's just start by drawing a rectangle like this, right there. And what I'm going to do is actually make the top of his head a bit wider than his chin, similar to how we did with the torso. I'm going to draw in some guidelines here. So let's start out with his hair. So his hair, we're just going to come down here and do a bunch of spikes, just however you want, really. And that will be his hair. And then what I'm going to do is draw a line right here, not quite in the middle, a little bit above. This is going to be his brow line. It's kind of low. And then we're going to draw in just two half circles here. And then two more in there. Those are going to be his eyes. He looks very grumpy. Then we're going to give him a nose, and let's see, we could give him, let's just start with a circle shape, and then just kind of add two more little circles there and give him kind of a nose, like that. Then we'll give him a line down here for his mouth, do like a wide line, and then just give him some kooky teeth, these little squares here for his teeth. Then we'll add a line up here and just create some like stitches up on his forehead. Come down here. Just defining his jaw a little bit more. Give him some ears, make them kind of square shape too. And let's put some bolts on the sides of his neck. Just like that. Alright, so we've already got really the main part of Frankenstein. And the rest of his body is actually pretty straightforward. We're just going to darken in our construction lines here. And just give him this really broad shoulders. It's really big, and it's kind of like the Hulk, isn't he? We'll give him kind of a neckline here. Maybe do a couple more stitches in there. Just draw a line there. Maybe do some buttons. Here we've got his pants. Just kind of define them a bit more. Now let's do his shoes, then we'll go back up and do his hands. So for his shoes, I like to do I start out with like ovals, and then you just flatten them out at the bottom. You can add like the heel in by doing a little square shape. There we go. like how this is coming along. So now, the last thing we're going to do is give him some hands. Just like that. So what I'm doing for his hands is I'm just going over here and doing the thumb. And coming down and doing one finger, bringing it back up. And just adding extra lines or extra fingers to kind of make it more fleshed out. Maybe draw some lines there. Some extra detail at the ends of his sleeves. So there we go. I'm pretty happy with this drawing. And now I'm just going to take my marker and we're going to go in and darken in all these lines. And we'll give him a little bit of color too. We'll really make him stand out. We'll use some greens and browns and blacks to really make him look cool. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this Halloween-themed series of drawing videos. We've drawn Jack Skellington, the Tails doll, Boo and Boo Mario, and now Frankenstein. We've done a lot of different characters, and I want to thank you all for being a part of this and watching all of these videos. And I really hope that I was able to inspire you to draw and be creative with the art that you make. And I want to give a big thank you to each and every one of my patrons who have made all of these videos possible. A big thank you to all of you for your support as always. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you're new around here, we want to welcome you to the channel. If you like what you see, consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you have a very happy Halloween, and I'll see you in the next video.